Are you willing to declare it? This video is about all you need to support yourself, to begin something, to create the forward momentum that you keep looking outside to give to you, to mirror to you, to give you the permission to have it line up. And if you are a woman and a woman over 40, you have a lot of practice creating strategy and plans and recruiting and getting buy-in and all of the rigor that goes into what we do with work in and outside of organizations. It's just all of these systems and ways that we've created how we communicate and how we interact as human beings. And that then creates like all these constructs and all these layers, and it just makes it really, really complicated. And as a result of that, that becomes like a wiring of how we think everything has to happen. All these steps, all this energy, and that if it happens easily, something must be wrong, something must be not right, something's going on there. We get suspicious. But what this video is about right now is the power of declaration, is the power of your energy, the power of your words, the power of your decision making. Recently, I made a declaration. I decided to choose into something that has been building and forming and taking all kinds of shapes and sizes within me for decades. And because of all the programming that I'm a part of, and because of you name it, thinking I need a partner, thinking I need some kind of support, thinking I need to have a plan, thinking, and then getting involved in the online space and just getting inundated with all the stuff you have to know and learn. And all that is just noise. It's just noise. So in this quick video, I want to reinforce, I want to introduce, I want to bring forward and place in front of you the opportunity and the power of declaration. You don't have to have everything ready. You don't have to have the plan. You don't have to have more than 3 steps ahead. You have to know this is your work to do. This is the mission. This is what you came here. If you're listening to this, you know exactly what I'm talking about, even if it's a small voice that you haven't allowed to really have your focus and your ear. Or maybe you've had a lot of false starts, or maybe you've had a lot of people tell you in all kinds of ways that it's not realistic, or just the programming of this world is really set up to diminish the actual work that we came here to do. We don't have a lot of practice with that. The only, I would offer, population of people that understands that are people that have committed to doing their art and have never let that go. Musicians, actors, people that have stayed committed, they understand what I'm talking about, because there's no guarantee. We've not built a lot of systems around really supporting that. So it always sounds like a pipe dream or you name it. And the opportunity that I'm bringing forward in this video is to declare it. When you declare something and then you repeat it, you are not only gaining an audience and getting what could be accountability, and that can help. That can help the mind, but you are programming your systems. You are declaring it to yourself. You're declaring it to the universe. You're declaring it to all of your masters and teachers of light, your ancestors, and you're declaring it to all those that are going to be called to participate, to support, to learn more. The declaration, it's like why marketing exists, making it known. There's just such power in declaring. One of the things that I've been reminded of as I made this declaration that I am moving into full forward motion and momentum of leading the movement of Heal Your Part, I really know that this is the work that I'm here to do. This is the mission I have, and I'm really open to how it will unfold. My intention is just to keep standing forward and showing up and taking aligned action. I see it as a social enterprise. I see it as a business. I see it having a nonprofit arm. I see it having essentially a campaign of rewiring humanity's perception of not just healing and all the stigma and all the stuff and not putting it in a all that stuff that we use to diminish something. Also to create the presence of it, the active presence of it, by calling it, by seeing it, by acknowledging it, by celebrating it, and also calling forward those areas that need healing and all the ways that healing takes place, and all the healers. Every single human walking this earth is a healer. We all have within us literally miraculous powers of healing. It's called our body, but our psyche and our person, we have the power to heal ourselves and each other. And it's a key component to living a healthy, rich, beautiful life. Because one of the main reasons why we are not flourishing in the ways we might want to, or a lot of what's happening in the world that gives us a lot of pause and is very painful, all within all of that is opportunity for healing. The point of this video, however, is I made this declaration. And so I am now committed to speaking it. And one of the things that I shared in my episode number 10 of Heal Your Part, where I created a raw, unedited, I never even listened to it again because I'm sure I would have like edited or gotten cold feet. I shared what these two bold goals were for Heal Your Part and also the Real Wealth Room. And I'll be sharing more about that in additional videos coming forward. I also recorded a follow-up video talking about the 3 things that I am committed. I created those, not even like, oh, let me make a strategy. It just kind of came to me because I declared it to myself and I made a commitment. And now I am just being flooded with insights and ideas and things showing up in front of my vision. And it just keeps coming and coming because I am now in it. I've committed. I'm here and I'm leaning in. So speaking it has so much power. Sharing it, making it known. And one of the foundational oaths, I'm calling it an oath that I made with myself, is I will take no thing personal. I will take nothing personal. And I had a great example and I know I'm going to have plenty, but I had a great example recently that helped me recommit to this oath. If I take nothing personally, my ego doesn't care. My ego is going to keep inviting. My ego is going to just do what I need to do, and people are going to come or they're not. It's not about me. Their decisions have nothing to do with me. So I'm not going to waste my energy, and I'm not going to get in a loop with something that's not supportive of who I am now and what I'm trying to create, and or make it about me. Like all of that is just ego noise. But I so appreciated that it came forward and I caught myself because I was like, "Oh, there it is. There's the example right in my face. I take nothing personally." Not just with leading and declaring Heal Your Part and all the things that I'm going to do with that, but in my life, nothing. I'm taking nothing personally. It feels like such a load off, such a like, yeah, because that's the choice that we are all in. That's the dominion that we have over our own consciousness, over what we allow to take up space and what story we want to keep feeding and how we want to plug our energy into our day. And this is very much the universal mind. So this is not a character defect. This is not a problem. It's part of being human in the world as we know it today. And I also do believe that we are here to evolve. And how we've learned and expanded and evolved and grown is through way showers and people and new thought and all of that. And so this is very much something that it's a work I've been a part of for a long time, but just like you, I have my own journey and I take steps back and I catch myself. And I've gone long stretches of living in the unconscious and making things harder on myself. When I made the declaration and I committed and took an oath to take nothing personally, things are just, it's like I am literally in a reprogramming right now in my life. And I wanted to share this because I was on a walk earlier and I've been listening to Wayne Dyer's last book, I Can See Clearly Now. And he's somebody that I've read some of his books. I've listened to him. He used to do a lot of like PBS and public broadcasting. And there's actually a lot of old podcast snippets, and it's just him talking to people. And there's always such wise, uplifting. It's just easy. All of his insight. There's no judgment. There's no like, I just appreciate the tone, the vibration that he emits. And I didn't realize that it was his autobiography, the last book he wrote. It's so interesting. I'm so enjoying learning about like his whole story. And I'm on this walk right now, and I just start listening to a part of the story that's literally mirroring, in a way, he's forward, he's further ahead, but it's mirroring what he's reflecting of his learning about that point in time of his life is mirroring exactly what I'm working on right now. Exactly. It's almost like the idea that I've had, the decision that I've had, I was already in that motion. And now the universe is coming to affirm it, to remind me, yes, that's right, because I'm reprogramming. So you have to declare it, you have to speak it, and then you have to listen. You have to listen. One of the decisions and intentions that I had when I started on my entrepreneur journey that I've forgotten here and there, but for the most part, I've been pretty attuned to it because I've been really focused and dedicated on this path. And that is to listen to the signs, the pings, the intuitive hits, the gut feelings. I literally said to God, like, I am listening. Please speak to me in ways that I can understand. And often my daily prayer is, what should I, where should I go? What should I do? What should I say and to whom? It's a prayer that I think comes from A Course in Miracles or something like that. And it's just a powerful one to align and to remember that, oh, that's right. I'm plugging in to a divine consciousness of which I am part of and exists within me. So when you make a declaration and you speak it, you are letting you're tuning your vibration. And that's literally, I am at the beginning stages of that. But I wanted to share, I said I was going to be sharing my journey. I'm just getting started. My intention and my clarity around taking nothing personally and taking aligned action are my marching orders every single day. My offer to you for your consideration is that whatever it is that you want to create, whatever is on the tip, whatever that thing is you've been thinking about, or that your mission, your goal, the shift, whatever it is, it's there. You need to declare it, and then you need to speak it. And then you need to listen. Listen for how the universe is going to mirror it back to you because it wants you to be successful. When you start tuning into that kind of energy, you are in like you're in right relationship with your own divine, your divinity and your purpose. That is also what is for the highest good. So that vibration, you're going to track that towards you. And the last thing I mentioned this slightly, but I want to share this. It's like, beware of the universal mind. And the universal mind is the thing that when we come into this world, which is what's everywhere, we plug into it because that's what's happening here. The ego plugs into it and we start to develop a personality that's connected to this universal mind. The universal mind is a naysayer. The universal mind pops up the ones who stand up. The universal mind is based in fear and scarcity and all those qualities that are lack. That's not who you are. That's not who I am. That's not who we came here to be. And so we have such a powerful opportunity to take dominion over our own consciousness and our own self-leadership and be mindful of all of that, and to move yourself away from things that are mirroring to you that universal mind, that want to distract you, create doubt, whatever it is. Be aware of the universal mind. Declare it, speak it, listen, and the universe is going to meet you every single step of the way. If you're new to me, my name is Jennifer, and I am here every day to remind you that your truth is your power. So trust yourself and watch your life transform. I'll see you tomorrow.